up, Sid?
Nothing much.
Yeah, that's
Just
fine.
here to talk about some anime. You know?
Absolutely, absolutely. Speaking of anime, obviously, I mean, you're in regards to Boruto, are you like fully caught up? We don't necessarily like to spoil too much in regards to if like people aren't necessarily like fully
I'm
there.
caught up on the manga, the anime. If you consider looking at screenshots on Twitter, caught up, then yeah, I'm
But I don't think any of us watch the anime to tell you the truth, which is
Oh, I
sad.
saw that dinosaur scene. And I was like, what is going on here?
Oh man, but that's Sasuke Resident though. I actually watched that. I
Oh,
Yeah,
skipped all the episodes from the Kawaki arc, and then went right to Sasuke Resident
right.
right.
I've
I
just
feel,
been
I
waiting
feel.
to binge the manga for it.
for Sasuke
Yeah,
Resident.
Yeah. I
Yeah, I
know
haven't been reading it either.
Naruto
I read the
explained
novel.
every conversation I have with him. He's like, yo, you gotta read the novels. Go read the
Mm-hmm.
novels.
bro.
Yeah, I
He is a
definitely read
huge
the novel. I
spoiler
did
of novels.
not. I did not read the manga. I probably read the first two chapters.
Mm.
Yeah, that's really how it be. It's in regards to like the anime as of right now. I think a lot of people kind of feel like this, but I feel like as of right now, it's kind of getting to the point where we might have to actually start catching up. I did actually see some spoiler titles a couple of days ago where it's like the claw marks. One of the episodes, I believe that's episode 187. I might be mistaken, but one of the episodes that's very, very close. So they're going to be getting more into the manga stuff. I don't necessarily know if they're going to start adapting the actual manga first. I think they're going to give us like a couple warm up episodes, but we're getting there, man. We're getting there.
As for oh yeah, because I don't
Yeah, the
watch the anime
manga
at
was
all.
hyped this month though.
Oh,
You know,
absolutely. The manga's
that
been
was one
hyped
of
the
the
past
best
like three
chapters of
months.
Boruto.
That's a possibility. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bro, what are you
Naruto got
talking?
sealed.
Big Hema? Come on, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
Yo, you know, she's
Dude.
gonna about to open the 8 gates, get the 10 tails, everything.
Oh, yo, Sid. All right, so I want to ask because Mel asked me this last week, and of course, me and him like kind of disagreed. He kind of swayed me a bit. He kind of swayed me a bit over the week. I ain't gonna lie. Listen in the back, but at the peak, how strong do you think him and Wadi is going to get?
We're actually like posting a video on that Tuesday, but I think she's gonna she like to hang with people like Code and Damon and Ada. I think she's gonna have to be on that like Otsutsuki level, man.
Yeah, it like well, if you don't necessarily want to give us the specifics, because of course you have a video coming,
Right.
no problem. But like what I kind of believed, I kind of said Jigen. The reason why I kind of said Jigen is because I don't necessarily think that the board to riders are really gonna stick with it and like actually follow through with her potential. There's a lot of people in Naruto that had a bunch of potential, even Boruto right now that kind of had a lot of potential, but I just don't necessarily see them reaching the peak. And I kind of use Sarada as one of the examples. I think that Sarada could potentially be, or she should be, relatively extremely strong, but I don't necessarily think that they could possibly feasibly make them like as strong as like a Boruto or Kawaki in the future. I think they'll be strong, but they won't necessarily be like Otsutsuki God level strong.
Right. I could see it being more of a Gohan situation where I have seen like some of the episodes with her in the anime where she's still trying to figure out whether she wants to be a ninja and all that, right?
Mhm.
So it might be a Gohan situation where Naruto is like sent to wherever Kawaki sent him. Sasuke is down for the count and like to protect Boruto or protect the village, she might like go some rage mode, you know? But she herself doesn't uh fulfill her potential and be like a ninja throughout.
That's very true.
So you mean like Gohan, like how he had his hidden potential, but he wanted to be a scholar
Yeah.
type thing? Okay, I feel you.
Yeah, and then like when he kicked it back in the gear during the tournament of power, he was back, you know. Now
Mm-hmm.
you got the beast mode. It
Yeah.
might be a case of that.
We said something similar to that on our last podcast when we discussed it, her being similar to the Gohan. So
Mm-hmm.
it's dope that you bring that one up. Hopefully that's not in your video.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna be on the video because Harrison and Adele are working on that. So,
Nah, yeah. How does that work? So like what part of the staff do you play?
I host. I like script. I used to edit
Mm-hmm.
until about like a year ago, but now mostly like manage things like scripts are on time or not, things like that. And uh right now like we kind of like divide up the work a lot of the times where me and Yusuf do One Piece. This weekend, like me and Yusuf did My Hero, while Adil and Harrison were doing Black Clover, and I helped with the One Punch Man review.
Mhm.
Um, so we kind of divide everything up
One
like
Punch
that.
Man.
Yeah.
One Punch Man. Are you like I haven't been caught up with the One Punch Man manga, but the anime is fire.
Oh, the manga is just one of the best art in any manga.
I heard, and then Naruto explained to me that you're real big into like art and stuff in mangas.
Yeah. I used to be like an artist. Like I designed like most of our merch and everything. So also like I also like design the thumbnails. Like,
Okay.
most of the thumbnails on the channel. So yeah.
So
like,
you
the art
that
is just
guy pretty
phenomenal.
much on the channel.
Yeah.
Because all
That's
that
why
seems phenomenal.
That's why I'm reading One Punch Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, My Hero, and then once a month you gotta go back to Ikamoto's art. And
Yeah.
it hurts.
So
hurts.
your number one anime or number one manga? What is it?
I would have to say One Piece. Like hands, no question, is like One Piece #1, and then a little bit of a drop off, Hunter x Hunter, and
Okay.
everything else.
Mello, you hear that?
Mello might be away, but I definitely want to ask because we did kind of have a segment about this a couple weeks ago, and this is like more of a philosophical One Piece question because I personally don't watch the One Piece, but I know this right is still a heavily debated question. But what do you think the One Piece actually is?
I think the One Piece might be just the entire world becoming one piece, like the red line being destroyed in the end, using the ancient weapons, and the world basically becoming whole, and everyone just parties together, like become together, like that barrier of sea that is isolating everyone, making it easier for this great dictatorial government, like be on top of everybody, and they only have the means to like navigate these seas. Like that whole idea being taken down, I think it might be something to that line.
I like that.
I never really heard that. That's
Like-
fire.
Kind of like creating a new world order, sort of.
Yeah, and it lines up with Sanji's dream of finding the all blue, Nami's dream of like mapping the entire world. It kind of lines up with everything, and Roger and his crew laughing might be kind of like this 800 years ago. This dude Joy Boy, he was like thinking about this, like, bruh, that's just such a crazy idea, and they're all laughing.
Yeah, actually, something that kind of like that. People were saying there's a possibility that the original Joy Boy was actually Luffy. Like crazy. Like there's some sort of time travel that was happening.
Oh yeah, we have this like whole Luffy's gonna be time stretching theory, but
I like that.
yeah.
Now, when I see, look, man, I love me some One Piece. Okay, big
All right.
big monkey daddy D Luffy. Okay,
Yeah,
All day, every
you
day.
wasn't here. I was trying to say if you heard that because you said One Piece is his favorite anime manga of all time.
Yeah, man, yeah. I vibe with it heavy.
Hey, the super chat by Ryan, Pangea, what is the castle on top of the red line called? Pangea Castle. Hey, that's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, Sid, thank you. I ain't have to shout out the super chat. I appreciate that. Doing my job for me. I already like you, man.
I like that. I like that. The OG
Yeah, we've been
super
trying to
continent.
get into
Yeah.
like streaming recently, so it's kind of like a habit.
All right, that's
Very
fine.
nice.
Did you guys know if you guys were gonna stream on YouTube or Twitch or the platform?
Just YouTube. We tried Twitch, but we just feel like it's better to just stream on YouTube and connect with more of the audience.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
That's
see what
facts.
you mean.
Very
I've
nice.
always kind of been a big proponent of streaming on YouTube, like directly to your audience, and not necessarily trying to
Yeah.
solely stream on Twitch. I think that right there is like kind of short sighted. I know that there's like a lot of YouTubers, like not even anime YouTubers. I think a lot more bigger YouTubers that just solely stream on Twitch. I think that a big
Yeah.
missed opportunity. It's a big missed.
Oh yeah, I agree. Especially with YouTube implementing all these streaming features, like for sure, I think YouTube's just gonna overtake Twitch in the next year.
Yo, I had that same exact idea, to be honest. I honestly think that YouTube could possibly be like the #1 streaming platform, and another like heavy idea or like out there idea, TikTok is probably gonna become the number one video platform.
I don't think. I think YouTube Shorts just gonna like eat up TikTok in the next year.
I think it's possible. That's definitely possible. YouTube is definitely pushing YouTube
Cause
Shorts,
man, it's like if you look at just the money aspect of things, YouTube
Mm.
Shorts already like pay way more than TikTok. So even though it's like granted, if you get 1 million views, you're probably gonna get like $5, but still, it's way more than TikTok. And starting I think February 12th, they're doing their creator fund where apparently the revenue is gonna be even more. So
yeah,
you know,
never mind. If that's the case, I
yeah.
wasn't familiar with that. Yeah, if that's the case, yeah.
Yeah, they said that people on TikTok, like this guy who has like over 1 million views on every one of his videos, and he was homeless. So I believe Sid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And like TikTokers, they want to become YouTubers. 'Cause that's where the money is. Right?
yeah.
Try to convert over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if the monetization on YouTube is like significantly better than TikTok for the long run, I think 1000%. There's also a possibility of refuting my original idea, but of course monetization changes everything. But there's a possibility that TikTok is actually banned in the U.S., which is like a
Oh,
big
yeah.
big.
Oh, that's
win
true.
for-
That's
for-
true.
for-
That's
for
true.
YouTube.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was reading an
It's
article like a few
yeah.
weeks ago where the U.S. government wanted TikTok to not share any of the data with the Chinese government, and they they said they have to ask the Chinese government whether they can sign that or not.
Wow. See, I gotta keep up with the
Yeah.
news. I don't watch the news at all.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Tencent, like Discord, TikTok, a lot of that stuff. Chinese government
yeah,
got their hands in there.
yeah. Trump was really pushing for it, but good
Yeah,
thing
so-
TikTok's still around.
And now
People can have
Biden
that-
is
that
too,
growth.
apparently. So
Yeah.
it might happen.
Yeah, it might happen. But
So
one of the
come on over here to YouTube, bro. Are you TikTokers? I
Yep.
think didn't NT Hammer start off on TikTok?
Yeah, that's how
Or
he
did
started off.
migrate?
Facts. Yeah, he started
Yeah.
off and migrated. That's how he got like so many subscribers so fast.
And
He
he's really
seems
good
big on
too.
TikTok. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
ABD. I want to ABD Sid. My bad.
Yeah. You know, technically, like I've been like with AVD for like three and a half years now, but like Adil and Yusuf, they're like the true goats. You know, they started everything, and
Oh, absolutely.
yeah.
I was going to ask this. I was to ask you a question similar to that because my co-hosts here, Bara and Mello, they thought you were in the UK, but you're actually. I don't want to give up in your
Oh,
your
yeah,
actual location, but you're in the
Nah,
US.
I'm in like Austin. Like I'm not. I'm near Austin. You know.
Tell me you're not
Yeah.
a Cowboys fan. As long as what's it called? I did kind of. I remember I did a video with one of ABD Harrison back in the day. He was called Harrison
Yeah.
Senpai.
Yeah, Shonen
that's
Central.
my guy.
This guy, Bara did videos with people, and I didn't even know.
Big bar, man.
Big part. Hey yo, shout out to Big Naruto Explain with the $5 donation. Though he said 1 million views on shorts ain't even $5, but the shirts funds is a decent bag. Much love to ABD and my brothers from another.
Yo.
Shout out to my
yeah.
guy Naruto Explained, bro.
Yo.
If nobody knows in the chat,
He is killing it right now.
Absolutely.
Million view on every short.
Dang. Yeah. So if y'all don't know, Naruto Explained is the reason why we got ABD Sid on the podcast. It wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for him. So I want to thank him very much.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you. And thank you, Sid, too.
Oh yeah, of
Appreciate it.
course.
Oh yeah,
Sid.
no worries.
absolutely.
I was just chilling, just playing games, and like I'm happy to be here.
It was a
talking about
question.
anime.
It was a question that he actually wanted me to ask you. Since you're like you're big into like manga, so
Yeah.
why do you think that the Boruto sales aren't doing as good as when Boruto first came out? Whereas you
think
have
a lot of
smaller ones that like
people-
triple their income. My bad, crap.
I think one of the main reasons the Boruto manga struggles with sales is each chapter feels like it's 40 pages, but less content than a lot of the chapters, especially from chapters like after the code arc for like 10 chapters. I
Mhm.
feel like Amado kept saying the same thing like 10 times. Like he kept talking about, oh, that's how the Otsutsuki evolved. Yeah, look at this shit. I gotta take another smoke break, bro. Let me explain the Otsutsuki to you. You know? And then the art, all right? The art is very lacking. And if I'm reading a manga and the art doesn't captivate me, I'd rather just pay $2 on Viz to like
Yeah,
read it.
that was gonna be the other thing that I wanted to ask you about because I remember Naruto explained he had a problem with this as well. The Boruto art and compare
Mm-hmm.
from when I originally started watching or reading Boruto the manga, I didn't really read a lot of manga, but as soon as I start to branch out and start to see My Hero Academia, even One Piece, like Attack on Titan, the manga looks like the difference is crazy. But
Oh
do
yeah.
you, do you think there's a possibility that the art gets better in Boruto, or do you think this is it?
I think the art is not gonna get better until like we get a new artist to draw the manga, which is very unlikely because it seems like Viz is happy, and I mean Sueisha is like happy with uh how it's doing. So no cuts is happening to it, still going, you know.
Yeah.
But I do think in the next like 10 chapters, since Naruto is like yeeted now, they're gonna bring back Naruto because the sales are gonna tank even more.
With him being sealed away.
Yep, definitely.
So you think they're going to bring him back sometime soon? Like, you don't think this is just like,
Yeah.
because Mello was saying at the last podcast, he was like, knowing the Boruto writers, Naruto might be back next chapter.
Oh yeah, because we can see from like our view counts and everything, and what we like put our thumbnails titles. It's like if we don't have Naruto or any kind of title or thumbnail relating to Naruto or
Mm-hmm.
Sasuke, then we
It
see
doesn't do
like
as
the
good.
views are people aren't interested as much, you know.
Yeah, I definitely understand. Like, me and Naruto Explain was having a conversation on Discord, and he was saying how there's such a divide with the Naruto with the Naruto community, the Naruto community and the Boruto community. Is literally two different fan bases, pretty much. You know.
Yeah.
One of the ideas that I did see in my comment section, they did say it's a possibility that Kawaki visits Naruto, and that way Naruto would still kind of be in the storyline.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it could happen.
Yeah, so and even if it's not necessarily that blatant where Kawaki's actually visiting Naruto, I think Naruto could still possibly make appearances. There could be a bunch of flashbacks, even if there isn't necessarily like current or live footage of Naruto in the other dimension. So I think they're still gonna incorporate Naruto the most that they can, and honestly, they'll probably lean a lot heavily into like Sasuke because I know a lot of people love Sasuke, and of
Yeah.
course, to grab the older fans or the Naruto fans, of course, Sasuke being the main storyline is probably going to be like a very good thing to actually draw them back into the actual
Yeah.
story.
We could see a training arc with Sasuke training Boruto and Sarada, you know. That
Yeah,
is a possibility because who's gonna fight Code and his like army of 1,000 like killed beast Zetsu things, you know? Forgot what they're actually called. They're like
the
Crog
BDS.
line.
CGs, the CGs.
The sons of CGs.
That's
You know,
it.
for sure they're gonna be 3D animated in the anime.
They got to. They got to.
Big CGI. I love it. Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
that brings me to a question, Sid. I don't know if you're like into like power scaling or anything like that. It's not necessarily a power scaling question, but how strong do you think these claw grimes are?
I think they're gonna be I think they're more for the side characters to handle. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
people like Mitsuki, Sarada, they might have to like handle them
Mm-hmm.
because Code right now, other than like Code, he doesn't really have like a cyborg army, like army with personalities, right? So like the top dogs are fighting um Code while like the rest of the people like the Konoha ninjas, people like that are like handling those like bots basically. I
Mm-hmm.
think I don't think they'll scale like if I think Kawaki could like flick them and they would die, but Kawaki flicking something and them dying, like my guy Choji, he's getting old up there, you know.
Yeah.
He can't. He's gonna need the entire Mississippi Cho to handle that.
Yeah, because the only reason why I asked you that is like you said, like you think like the side characters will handle them. That makes more sense because he split them up into 1,000. I understand people say like he mixed his chakra into each of the claw grime, but there was 1,000 of them where we had 10 tail beasts that only was as strong as they got. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I asked
These
you that
ninjas
question.
were struggling to defeat white Zetsus. All right, come on.
I mean,
Yeah.
Some of them were getting rolled, bro. Choji, when he did transform, like he was destroying them. The thing, though, I mean, my idea or what I could possibly see, I could see the actual Claw Grimes winning. Like, it's not a foregone conclusion that they're going to stop all the Claw Grimes, and it could possibly be why in the future the Hidden Leaf Village is destroyed.
Yeah, that is a possibility.
Bruh, I'm not calling them Claw Grimes, bro.
Same, they're BDSM robots.
Yo,
That's a BDSM.
talking about BDSM. My
Wait,
boy
what?
Ray.
No, what?
Wait, hold up. Let me ask the question. Chill,
Wait a minute.
chill. Let me ask the question.
Sense.
This
My
better
boy-
not include Hinata.
No, what? Maybe.
You know,
But anyways,
Naruto and Hinata.
no, that's what I said, maybe. Well, boy Ray said another $2 super chat. He wants to know why you guys named the channel Anime Balls Deep.
I think
With balls deep in quotations specifically.
I think back in like when the channel was first created, I think it was like 2013, 2014. Yusuf, his brother, had like a different channel where it was like wrestling balls deep or something like that, and they were just like, oh, anime balls deep, and we go balls deep into anime. It's like our motto. If you look at our videos, some videos like they're 30 minutes long. Like we just explained like why Killua is gonna become the leader of the Zoldycks, and it took 27 minutes for us to explain that.
Yeah, I get the name personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always thought it was a cool name.
Facts. And
Anime
then
Balls Deep.
the way the intro, Anime Balls Deep, that always got me. I'm like,
yeah.
but I told you why I had to unsubscribe. You guys got me with I think I know exact video too. It was the Wizard King is a devil. I was like, so unsubscribe.
Oh,
They fucking
Hey,
they fucking it up for me.
We look at the data, right? And surprisingly, people actually want the spoilers. Like the data suggests that they don't mind the spoilers. For example, when we tell them what kind of happens in the chapter, they come in, and if people didn't like that, then YouTube wouldn't be promoting it because they would click on the video, sit there for like 20 seconds and leave, right?
And leave, yeah.
And a lot of people they look at our thumbnails and titles and they say like it's clickbait and all this, but if it was clickbait, then why are people staying there for like 60% of the video?
So please
watching it.
Please tell me.
Dislikes like 97% like rate,
So please tell me that title was not accurate then, because I'm still not that far.
It depends on how you look at the chapters,
Is he a devil?
He is a devil, and he's not a devil.
Okay, say less. You can keep it just like that.
See, now
Thank
free
you.
game, I gotta unsubscribe to you, okay? Because now you're spoiling me. Jesus Christ.
Honestly, that was the best possible answer Sid could have gave right there.
Yeah, definitely. I'm like, thank you.
I'm
Just
5
leave it
episodes
I know the
in
people
to
who are
Black
caught
Clover.
up. I'm not lying.
Jesus.
That's a great answer right there. Put it like that. Great answer.
So, like, as far as Black Clover, like, what made you a Black Clover fan? A lot of people's contention with Black Clover was the beginning. They said Asta was too loud and stuff like that.
Right.
What made you a Black Clover fan?
I'm just a shonen tard. Like I just love anything shonen,
Mm-hmm.
So, and Black Clover, it is the most shonen you can get.
Yes, it is.
And, like,
a power up each chapter.
Yeah, I still rate like my rating for Black Clover is it's like a 6.57 out of 10 manga.
Love it.
But I love that shit. Like I've seen I've rewatched the anime 2 times. I've read the manga. I love it. I've been following it since like chapter 20 or 25. So
I started following it when the anime came out. So what chapter did the anime come out? Do you know?
I don't remember.
No, okay, yeah, because I caught on with the anime. Sorry for cutting you off. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So is it?
I was just gonna say, like, don't you get hyped when Asta gets a new form every other chapter?
Every other chapter.
Let's go.
But it looks sick though. That's the thing. Like, like if it was lame or something like that, maybe I wouldn't like. I would like, man, he doesn't need a power up, and they like make it make sense too. Like, it's not like it's just like they're pulling it out of their ass. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
actually make his power up make sense as far as his unity with his devil. So it's not too much of an ass pull. So I do enjoy it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
How do you like Yuno as a character though? Sorry, Bar. That's just my last question.
Who?
Yuno.
Who?
Yuno. Asta,
Exactly.
I don't know who.
He telling you exactly how you feel about that, brother.
It's like a meme. It's like a meme on our videos.
You're trolling me.
No,
I'm
no.
like, am I saying his name wrong? Like I was like,
Yo, bro was perplexed, bro. I had to come in for a minute.
I really didn't know. I was like, am I saying his name wrong? I haven't watched the anime in a minute. Okay, maybe I'm saying the name wrong.
It's like a meme that like, who is Yuno?
I thought you was on my Yu-Gi-Oh!
Like,
Or
we
something.
only care about Yuno because of Asta,
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. So that answers my question. Go ahead, Bart.
No, I was just gonna ask that I have like absolutely minimal Black Clover knowledge, but I do understand.
You have minimal knowledge on a lot of anime, but go ahead.
Absolutely, but you know when Black Clover first started, a lot of people were saying that it was like a Naruto ripoff. Is that still accurate, or do you believe it?
I don't think it was
accurate?
ever a Naruto ripoff.
Mm.
Because even I think it's more like, would you consider every sci-fi show with a spaceship like a ripoff of Star Trek? You know,
That's true.
that's kind of how I see it. So like, it is part of the shonen genre, so it takes on a lot of tropes from other shonen, but
Mhm.
you can say the same thing about JJK. Like, yo, look at Gojo. He's basically Kakashi.
He is kinda.
Like, he looks like Kakashi. Got the blindfold.
He
and, like,
kinda.
the aesthetic. He's the cool sensei, right? And a lot of anime, like you got Itadori, Megumi, Nobara, and then Gojo. You know,
Mhm.
you got Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, and Kakashi. It's like
Mhm.
the 3-man squad. It's like
Yeah,
Asta,
that's
Yuno,
true.
Noel, right?
That's
A
true.
lot of anime follow that. Even Chainsaw Man, you have the main character, the cool Sasuke type
yeah.
protagonist, and Aki and Power. You know, so I just see that as part of the being part of the shonen genre. So
It's the meta.
I
It's the
never
meta.
saw Black Clover as being like Naruto ripoff
I
from
see
that
what you mean.
sense.
I think the reason why they say that is because how Asa's character was portrayed at the beginning. Like I was saying before,
Right.
like he was a loud kid and he had a devil inside of him. Naruto was a loud kid and he had a devil fox inside of him. So like that's why they was like comparing the two animes together, saying that Black Clover was kind of like a ripoff. So I saw it from the beginning, but I think like through time it kind of like grew its own legs and became its own property. You know?
Yeah, because you look at Itadori. What does he have inside of him? What does
Facts,
Denji
a
have
devil.
inside of him? Right? You know?
Yeah. But it was like the same fact too, like, you know, with Asa becoming like him and his devil at first they were adversaries and then eventually they became friends, kind of like Kurama and Naruto.
Even in One Piece, like with the new reveal of Luffy's fruit and everything, and it's like he has something inside of him. You know, I'm not gonna spoil for people. I don't know how
Pause.
far up you are, but same thing with Ichigo and Zangetsu, and like later in the manga, it's revealed. You know, Zangetsu.
That's true.
Zangetsu.
That's
But
true.
so you throwing out a lot of anime. So before we move on, I just want to expand to top 5. What are your top 5 series? Not just anime series.
Top 5 like any series or just anime?
Any series. Well, I guess in the genre.
Even TV
of,
shows.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
In the genre
Let's do TV shows next. Anime first. What's your top 5?